If today your day started heavy, without enthusiasm, and with your mind racing, this video is for you. The Bible doesn't ignore your weariness. God speaks to those who are without strength and want to start over. Here you will see 5 simple, straightforward biblical habits that really works to reduce anxiety in everyday life. Clear, word-based steps you can already apply still today. Stay with me until the end. You don't have to overcome fear alone, and you don't have to wait until you feel like it to start again. God uses small habits to create big changes. Follow the channel to receive practical biblical direction every week, and so that this message reaches more people trapped in the cycle of fear and anxiety. Habit 1. Pray before you overthink when anxiety strikes. Break the cycle with a short, direct prayer. Talk to God before listing problems and negative scenarios. Say, Lord, I'm feeling fearful and I need clarity right now. Philippians 4-6 instructs us to present everything to Him without delay. This simple gesture, repeated every day, changes the course of the mind. Set a practical trigger. At the first sign of chest acceleration, pray for 60 to 90s. Sit down, take 4 to 6 breaths, and speak honestly. Don't wait for the crisis to explode. Pray in the beginning when the thought is still small. This way you prevent your mind from racing towards the worst. In the next chapter, I delve deeper, spray in these 90s objects objectively. Create a minimal routine. When you wake up at noon and before going to bed, say 3 prayers. Write down a request and a gratitude in each moment to see real progress. Over time, you will notice less fear and more stability. Let's make this easy to repeat daily. Use the template at PC. Admit, ask, trust. Admit, I'm anxious because of X. Ask, give me wisdom and peace to act calmly. Trust, I place the result in your hands. It is biblical, direct, and practical. Include the word. 1 Peter 5-7, I cast my anxiety on you. Pray softly with your feet on the floor and your hands open to regulate your body. This posture helps you get out of alert mode. You don't need pretty phrases, but truth before God. Daily consistency reduces the intensity of fear. Record before and after in a note. Rate anxiety from 0 to 10. Note the progressive reduction with constant at PC. This visible data encourages us to continue. Now we move on to the habit 2, filtering what enters the mind. Mental hygiene is also spiritual care. Habit 2. Filter what comes in. What you consume feeds anxiety or peace. Apply Philippians 4-8 as a daily filter. Is it true, pure, just, edifying? If the answer is no, limit or cut back without guilt. Mental hygiene protects against noise and excess. This reduces fear and clarifies decisions. Implement the 2-2 rule. 2 news checks per day, up to 2 networks at a time, a total of 20 minutes. Mute profiles and triggers that make you feel worse. Exchange the first scroll for a verse. Read softly. A small substitution changes the tone of the day. Create a peaceful environment. Tidy desk. Notifications turned off. Soft music. Matthew 6:34 reminds us that each day has enough trouble of its own. When the what if question arises, go back to today and what you can do now. This conscious feedback reduces anxiety and gives direction. Next, we will apply this filter in a practical way. Make a list of US, no personalized. Sim, Bible, light praise, edifying conversations, walks in the open air. No, comparison profiles, untimely news, unproductive discussions. Review the list every week and adjust without guilt. This criterion provides clarity and limits. Use focus windows, 25 minutes of task and 5 minutes of break. Leave your cell phone in another room while focusing. Do 1 task at a time until you complete it. Finishing reduces more anxiety than starting 5. The feeling of closure fuels motivation. Create a parking lot of worries. Write down the fear and get back to the task. Deal with the list at a scheduled time without interrupting your work. This preserves productivity and peace. Now let's get into the habit 3, dealing with anxious thoughts. Let's train the mind with objective steps. Habit 3, capture and replace thoughts basis. 2 Corinthians 10-5. Light captive every thought contrary to the truth. When an anxious thought arises, stop and write down the exact phrase. Ask, is this fact or hypothesis? If possible, refuse to feed. Then replace it with biblical truth. Use the method CES, capture, examine, to replace. Capture, write down the fearful thought without softening it. Examine, identify what is real evidence and what is assumption. Replace, declare a verse, Isaiah 26:3 or Psalm 56:3 quietly. Repeat until the mind slows down. Load a pocket card with 3 verses that calm you down. When anxiety hits, read each one 3 times, breathing slowly. Routine creates new mental and emotional pathways. With daily practice, fear loses strength. Let's look at some practical examples in a 5-minute guided session. Example 1. I will fail tomorrow. Fact? No, it is a hypothesis. Replace it with Matthew 6:34 and the phrase, today I will do my best in the next step. Concrete action. Prepare a simple item for tomorrow. Result: immediate reduction in perceived anxiety. Daily training sets the standard. Example 2. God has forgotten me. Fact? No, it is a reading of fear. Replace with 1 Peter 5-7 and Psalm 121. He guards your going out and your coming in. Action: prayer, admit, ask, trust plus message to a friend asking for prayer. Result: a feeling of support and renewed confidence. Truth takes the place of fear. Night session of 5 minutes. List 2 thoughts of the day and apply them. Capture, examine, to replace each one. Choose a real chorus to repeat tomorrow. Constancy gently rearranges patterns. Habit 4. Caring for the body is spiritual in 1. Romans 19. God cares for Elijah with food, rest, and driving. Caring for the body is a spiritual practice. 1 Corinthians 6:19. Sleep, food, and movement reduce physical symptoms of anxiety. Your body influences your mind daily. This care obeys God and protects the mind. Put together a simple plan. Sleep 7 to 8 hours at a fixed time. Eat protein and water. Walk for 20 to 30 minutes, preferably outdoors. Exposure to natural light in the morning organizes the biological clock. Small adjustments generate great stability. Include breathing pauses. Inhale and exhale 4 to 6 times, 3 times a day. Avoid coffee in the evening and reduce screen time before bed. A calm body helps you hear God's voice more clearly. This combats fear and prevents relapses. Let's go through a simple checklist and a plan for difficult days. Create the checklist 3 times 3. Morning, water, sunlight, a verse in a low voice. Afternoon, walk, simple meal and breathing break. Night, cell phone away, short prayer and sleep routine. Check each item for consistency. Have a hard day plan to use when fear grips. Cut out non-essential tasks and focus on the bare minimum. Keep the prayer to 90 seconds, reading a verse and a short walk. The goal is to get through the day peacefully without feeling guilty about doing less. This preserves energy to start over. Make a weekly review brief. Write down what reduced fear and what increased anxiety. Adjust the checklist according to your reality. Small sustained improvements lead to big changes. Habit 5. Don't walk alone. Hebrews 10:25 recommends meeting together and encouraging one another. Anxiety grows in isolation and silence. Choose 2 people of faith to walk with you. Share real requests, victories, and struggles. The right presence diminishes fear. Create a simple agreement with this supporting pair. Send a short message on difficult days. Say a 2-minute call prayer when needed. Share a verse of the week to memorize together. Consistent bonding brings emotional and spiritual security. Participate in a small group at church or online. Listen to testimonies and serve in a small way as much as possible. Serving gives immediate purpose and organizes the mind. Purpose reduces anxiety in concrete ways. Define warning signs to call for help early. 2 nights in a row of insomnia, chest pain, repetitive thoughts. If you notice this, notify your reporting partner immediately. It's not weakness, it's maturity. Protecting yourself early prevents bigger crises. Mark a bi-weekly meeting 30 minutes. Review the 5 habits, what worked and what got stuck. Pray together using the admit, ask, trust, and plan the next fortnight realistically. Keep the process light and firm at the same time. This solidifies habits and reduces anxiety in a sustainable way. When necessary, seek pastoral counseling and, if indicated, professional service. Faith and clinical care are not in competition. Both are instruments of God. You don't have to carry the weight of fear and anxiety alone. Safe and accessible help is available. If you've made it this far, you already have a clear path to reducing anxiety in your daily life. Don't do everything at once. Choose a habit and apply it for 7 days. It could be prayer, admit, ask, trust, the 222 filter, the CES for thoughts, the 3-3 checklist, or the support partner. The important thing is to start today however you can. Remember, God doesn't ask you to be perfect. He invites you to trust. 1 Peter 5-7. When fear hits, resume your chosen habit, even if you don't feel like it. Small consistency breaks big anxiety cycles. Write down what habit you will start and who will be your support partner. Make this visible to remind you of your commitment. Follow the channel and turn on notifications to receive practical biblical direction every week. This will help you maintain consistency and bring hope to others, trapped in the same cycle of fear and anxiety. If your mind gets heavy, go back to this video and start over from here. We're walking together.